stars. So for today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to create the perfect cut crease. Yes. So if you want to know how to achieve this look and figure out what colors to use, what concealer to use, how to cut the crease, all that good stuff, then don't forget to shine bright because it's so Hollywood time. Alright you guys, so I'm going to go ahead and zoom you guys in just a little bit, but right before that, the palette that we're going to be using today is going to be the Jaclyn Hill times Morphe palette. So I'm just going to go ahead and apply that all over my lid and up to the brow bone. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and grab one of your favorite crease brushes that you have, and we're going to go ahead and start to make the crease look a little bit deeper by using some neutral shades at first. So I'm going to be using this third one right here first. And I'm just going to be using a Morphe N576 brush and apply this to the crease. Sometimes if you have hooded eyes, you might think that cut creases are going to be super hard to achieve, but in reality, I'm going to be showing you how to create this with just a couple simple steps, and that way you can rock your cut crease all the time. So now that we have our crease a little warmed up like that, I'm going to go ahead and take a smaller brush. You want to do like a smaller blending brush. I'm going to be using this one, the Morphe M412 brush. And we're going to go ahead and get into this shade right here, which is this red, really pretty shade. And we're just going to go ahead and find the socket of our eye as always. Press and sweep back and forth. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and deepen that up even more, and we're going to be using this shade right below it. It's like a really pretty burgundy color. Same brush, and we're just going to dip in that and find the socket of our eye once again. I like to find it right in the middle of the eye, and then press and sweep back and forth. And then once I start getting to the darker colors, I kind of like to sweep kind of like outwards like this. Kind of like a little curve upwards. Perfect. If you can't find your socket of your eye, sometimes it helps if you kind of look down in the mirror at an angle and just kind of like go like this. So that's a little tip that you can do just to help you find your socket and really get it in there. Okay, perfect. So now for cutting the crease, now that we look super intense, I like to cut my crease using a concealer, and I like to use my Tarte Shape Tape concealer. And to cut the crease, I like to use a very small precision brush. It needs to be flat, definitely not fluffy, so flat. And a very small one will definitely make this a lot easier. The one that I like to use is this very tiny one. It's super duper tiny. You can see just how flat and little this brush is. This one I got at shopmissa.com for just $1. So something like this along the lines would definitely work. So what I like to do is I like to go ahead and grab a little bit of concealer in the back of my hand. Okay, just like that. And then to cut the crease, let me make sure I'm in focus. We're just going to pick up a little bit of that concealer. And I like to start in the inner corner. So from the inner corner, and then once we have the inner corner, then you can just sort of drag up. So I'm going to be picking up a little bit more concealer. So just like that. So then you want to look straight into a mirror, and you want to make sure that the concealer is above your natural crease. If it's not above your natural crease, then it's definitely not going to be a cut crease, and you're not going to be able to see that very dramatic crease at the end. So you definitely want to make sure the concealer is right above your natural crease. So now we're just going to go ahead and intensify this concealer a little bit more. And then once I get sort of to halfway there, right here, I like to go down following that line and then curving it up. So we're going to go ahead and follow this line. And then slowly I'm starting to curve it up all the way to the end of the brow, like that. Then with the rest of the concealer, you're just going to go ahead and add all of this to the lid and cover up any eyeshadow below that line. Once you have the basic shape, all you're going to do is you're just going to go back to the concealer and clean up this line a little bit just so it can be nice and crispy. Perfect. So I'm going to go ahead and do the other side and I'll be right back. Alright you guys, so this is what your eyes should be looking like. So now for the lip color, which is the easiest part ever, you're just going to want to go ahead and get a flat brush, and we're going to be using a very nice pretty shade of pink, which is this baby pink up here. So for this look, I think it would look super pretty if we add a pop of eyeliner just to finish up the look. So I'm going to be using this liner right here. This is the NYX Vivid Brights liner in Vivid Petal. So I'm just going to go ahead and do a quick wing with this. Alright you guys, so this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and of course turn those bell notifications on so you know every time that I upload a video. So this is how you achieve the perfect cut crease. I hope you enjoyed it and I hope you learned something today. So see you next time. Bye.